The SEC is going to get the party started nearly a year and a half early with a schedule release show. I never thought the day would come when I, as a Tennessee fan, would be more excited for a 9-game conference schedule than Nick Saban. Absolutely sad what is happening to Coach Saban. Hope they can ease him out while he's preserving some of his dignity. How do I say this nicely? Could somebody please explain to me what the frick the SEC is doing? And also, I'm going to ask you this question. Why is everyone blaming Nick Saban? Why is he getting the blame for this? Whoa, hold on. Let me give some context because I know a lot of you are sitting there going, Matt, why are you freaking out? What's going on? Well, my friend, that's a great question. I have a great answer. For the past, 2, 3, 4 months now, there's been this whole controversy about the SEC scheduling. We're going to talk all about that, but to make a long story short, the past couple of months, the SEC is trying to decide on whether they're going to go to an 8-game conference schedule or 9-game. This stuff can get very overwhelming and confusing if you do not pay attention, so yeah, pay attention. I don't know another way to say it. The SEC, which as we all know is the greatest conference in the world and it's not even close, they currently play an 8-game conference schedule. It's been all fine and dandy up to this point, but, and I have a big but, as we all know as well, Oklahoma and Texas, they're joining the league. So just like I was saying, they're now trying to figure out, okay, are we going to go to a 1-7-7 format or 3-6-6? If you don't know what that means, I'll explain it a little later in this video. Doesn't seem like a big deal, right? But it is, because these head coaches and teams can't decide and pick what they want to do. It's even gotten to the point where Missouri's head coach is calling out the conference. That's when you know it's bad, when Missouri is saying, all right, guys, we need to get our crap together. We're going to talk all about that in tonight's video, and guess what? That is the only topic we're going to focus on because it's that important. Kind of rare for us to just focus on topic. It is what it is. As always, we're on the road to 300K. We're super close. We are less than 25,000 subscribers away. Consider joining our community, helping us get a little bit closer. All right, Matt, blah, 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 shut the crap out. Without further ado, let's get into it. I say we get straight into it. What about y'all? So the beloved SEC, they can't decide on what they want to do. Like I've said in the intro, they've narrowed it down to 2 options, either 8-game or 9-game conference schedule, and it's either going to be the 1-7-7 format or 3-6-6. I know it sounds complicated. It's not. 1-7-7 means you're going to have 1 permanent rival and 7 rotating teams. So to give you an example, let's say Alabama's 1 permanent rival is Auburn. That means you're going to play the other 7 SEC teams in 2023. And in 2024, you'd play the other 7 teams you didn't play the season before, if that makes sense. You got 1 team you're going to play every single year, and the other 7, they're rotating every other year. Can't dumb it down more than that. The 3-6-6 format would be you got 3 permanent rivals and 6 rotating teams. I've been following this closely the past couple of days, and it seems like from what I've gathered, most of your SEC fans, they want the 3-6-6. And when I say most SEC fans, I'd say 60%. It's really close. Some people want 1-7-7. Some others want 3-6-6. But more importantly, here's what they can't decide on. Do we want 8 games or 9 games? From what I've seen from fans just on Twitter, Instagram, I've been reading comment sections, most fans want the 9-game conference schedule. And for me, I can't speak for you, but for me, let me know your thoughts down below. I like the 9-game conference schedule. To me, it's relatively simple. I'm tired of seeing cupcakes. It's a terrible game to watch. It's a waste of a Saturday. I want more competitive games. That's just how I am. If you feel different, that's cool. Apparently, and allegedly, Saban, he wants the 8-game schedule. I'll speak on that in just a second. Here's what Missouri's head coach had to say yesterday. I'm a history teacher by trade, and every time I come to one of these meetings, I'm blown away that the 13 colonies actually formed a union, but we can't agree on an 8 or 9-game schedule. And to be honest, I agree with him 10,000%. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. I don't understand, as a conference, the most powerful conference in the world that we are in the SEC, why we can't figure this crap out in a day or 2. It shouldn't take weeks. Like, example, right now, we're talking about this. They should have solved this months ago. But I digress. And whoa. Hold on. Am I seeing this correctly? I just got to update as to when I'm speaking. Yeah, this is right. The breaking news came out. This is the first time ever when I'm recording a video, some breaking news comes out on the topic we're speaking on. The SEC will play an 8-game league schedule. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me get my thoughts here. The SEC will play an 8-game league schedule in 2024 with no divisions, Commissioner Greg Sankey announced. Yeah, you are literally getting my live reaction to this. Wow, this just came out. 8-game schedule. Okay. That shocks me because I thought they were going to go with the 9-game schedule. And also no divisions. That's really interesting. Let's check on this article real quick. What about that? Great timing. We're making a video and the news comes out right when we're making it. Somebody in the comments said, can't wait for Arkansas to get Bama and Georgia. I'm going to save you some time, do not even go read this article. It's a bunch of boring crap. But check this out. With the scheduling format set, we can prepare ourselves for the 2024 season. The SEC is going to get the party started nearly a year and a half early with a schedule release show. Has there ever been an SEC schedule release show? I've never seen one before. Now that sounds pretty cool to me, and it's going to be planned for June 14th. This June 14th? That's going to be something to look forward to, and all 16 members will find out their 2024 opponents, but no specific dates will be attached. Wow, I know I'm saying wow a lot, but I'm just shocked by all this. That sounds pretty cool. Continuing along here, SEC's 24 schedule will be announced on June 14th on a special primetime show on the SEC network. Well, that's cool, and the rest of this article is just talking about field stormings, how Greg Sankey's trying to crack down on that in fines and blah, 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 blah. As a college football fan, I just hate how we're trying to eliminate field stormings. That's one of the best parts about upsetting a big-time team. And I don't know if you can put an end to field stormings. I don't know how you could prevent them, because it doesn't matter what you're going to fine a school, they're still going to pay the fine and let their kids rush the field. For example, last year, Neyland Stadium. How are you going to prevent 100,000 people from running onto the field? You can't. I don't care how many security guards you hire, how big and strong they are, you're not going to stop people from storming the field when they beat Alabama. It ain't going to happen, man. It ain't going to happen. But yeah, that is the breaking news that just came out about the SEC. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section. As far as it goes for Nick Saban apparently and allegedly being upset about this and crying about the conference potentially going to 9 games, here's what a couple people sent me on Twitter. It was 2 comments. Here's comment number 1. I never thought the day would come when I, as a Tennessee fan, would be more excited for a 9-game conference schedule than Nick Saban. And the other comment, absolutely sad what is happening to Coach Saban. Hope they can ease him out while he's preserving some of his dignity. I like to be completely transparent with all of you guys, and that's what I'm going to be. I haven't seen a single thing about Nick Saban crying about this. I'm not saying he hasn't, I just haven't seen it. Maybe he has. If he has been crying about the SEC potentially going to a 9-game schedule, send it to me on Twitter or Instagram. I ain't seen it. But going back to this, the breaking headlines, I'm not going to sit up here and throw a fit about the SEC staying at an 8-game schedule, even though I wanted them to go to 9 games. It's not the end of the world. It's not like college football is getting canceled. We're still playing a 12-game regular season. It's not like we're losing a game. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, so I'm not going to overreact to this. The only thing that makes me sad about this is I like competition. I like Alabama to play and compete in games on Saturday. I hate when we play a team like Colorado State or Utah State and we blow them out. That is so boring to watch. For me, I like SEC games, so I would have preferred going to 9. But I guess for now, we're sticking at 8, and here's a way you could look at this. I mean, if you're a Georgia, Bama, or SEC fan in general, if you're wanting to win games, this is good. This is best case scenario. I know everybody's going to joke about it, but on a serious note, instead of playing 9 SEC teams, you're playing 8. That means that one other game, you probably got a better shot to win it. Let me know in the comment section. I'm very curious. We may talk about this tomorrow as well as we gather more details. Are you a fan of this or are you not? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Y'all got some great perspective. Let me know your thoughts down below. But better.